Welcome everyone, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So today I decided to start my first video, and this video is gonna talk about movies because I do enjoy movies so very much. So here's the deal. Among all the movies I watch, the ones I really follow a lot are based on comics. As you guys probably know, out there are two major companies working on this. You find DC, you find Marvel. Now, both of them have really quality content, comics wise, but when it is translated to movies, you see an discrepancy. What do I mean by that? Marvel has started this for a long while, DC too, but recently they tried to up their game. So what did Marvel do? Marvel decided to start connecting the movies. By doing this, the overall quality of their movies rose. DC waited. Because they waited, now they are left behind. Since they're left behind, they're trying their hardest to catch up. Problem is, they are trying to catch up is not working. Why is not working? Because they're rushing it. So how bad is the situation for DC right now? Well, it's so bad that people, if they have to think about going to watch a movie and have to choose between Marvel and DC, they don't wait to think. Go to Marvel. Period. So what can DC do? Well, first let's look at the potential of DC, okay? Their comics are good. Their stories are good. Their characters are good. Everyone knows who Superman is, everyone knows who Batman is, and so on and so forth. So that's not the issue here. Their stories are good, their characters are good. The real problem is that they don't translate this into movies properly. So why are they having problems? Because they rush it. They see Marvel doing a team up of heroes called Avengers, and they rush it just because they want to catch up. They bring you the Justice League when they haven't even presented you at least half of the team properly. You've seen Superman in a standalone movie, you've seen Batman not in a standalone movie but fighting Superman without giving you any idea of what Batman we are talking about, and you expect them to join a team you've just hinted in the movie and everyone should just go along with it. That's not how it works, because you have to think that not everyone is like me, not everyone is like some of you guys that know the comics, knows the source material and can follow the story. Many don't. Many just see the posters and I think like, what the hell is this? I don't know any of them, so why should I go there? When they look at Marvel, they know each of the characters thanks to the many movies and standalone movies, and they can follow through. So then, what can they do? Here is my advice. You need to focus more on standalone movies. What are standalone movies? Those are movies where you are trying to tell a story and you're not just trying to connect this to, I don't know what future movie you want to do, or to any current movie you are bringing out somewhere else. You're just trying to tell a story that has a beginning and an end, you know? Everyone knows how to make great movies. Sorry, you have to forgive me if there is noise outside. They're having a construction site here nearby. But anyway, everyone knows how the formula of movies works, you know? You have the protagonist in his happy life, something mysterious happens in his life and is pushed out into the adventure. He suffers a lot because of the change of scenarios until he finds inspiration thanks to maybe an older character or someone, a magician or someone very wise. He gets his shit together, his stuff together, comes back renewed, faces the bad guy, destroys the bad guy, and goes back home changed, matured. That's how every movie should be. But Marvel has been doing this with the standalone movies. DC has to learn to do the same. They need to start preparing movies and think only about the story, not about how to connect it to the overall DC universe. Now, make no mistake, if DC starts making movies about Batman, about Flash, about Cyborg, like they have already planned, it's not gonna look any different from Marvel, you're gonna say, and you're right, you're fucking right. What will change things is if they did something different. Apart from these movies, I want them to make movies about the villains too. The DC universe has so many amazing villains. You have the League of Assassins, you have Lex Luthor, when it's done well, you have Cheetah, you have so many characters that are out there, are very important, well done in the comics because they took their time for to explain who they are, and you should make a movie about them too. This is what will really make you stand out to Marvel. Make an entire movie about the League of Assassins, for example. Show me their history. Show me their story. Why would this fit very well? Don't forget, you're showing me, for example, a very experienced Batman, not an inexperienced one. A Batman that has been through a lot. Now, we don't know what he's been through. Show me what he's been through from another perspective. Show me a League of Assassins movie, maybe, where Batman is seen like a villain. We know he's a hero, but from the League of Assassins point of view, he isn't. Now this is interesting. Or The Flash. The Flash is a character no one really follows, if not for the TV show that came out a few years back. But I still remember an episode I have watched of the animated series of Justice League where the Flash and Batman and who was Orion, the son of Darkseid, arrived in this bar. They saw the Trickster. Everyone was thinking now they're gonna punch the Trickster into telling them what they want to know. The Flash didn't do that. He went there, he sat down with him, reasoned with him, talked with him like if he was a human being, because he is, and surprisingly it worked. He was just a normal human being with psychological problems. The Flash knew it, and he did that. No other character does that. Show me this Flash, the understanding one, the one that really has a heart. This is something that makes him different from the rest. He can be goofy, he can be funny, but he should have a heart. Show me this. Show me this, damn it. Okay. So anyway, why am I saying all this? Because if you do this, you're really taking your time to explain to me the universe first, before moving forward. And that's what I want to say. Okay? Now, you're going to say, yeah, but Marvel did this connecting movies together, and that was the amazing formula. It was a boom. I don't mean you cannot do it, but don't focus on it. Show me a movie that is good on its own, that doesn't need the other movies to be great. A movie that you can follow without knowing nothing and understand it. Someone that knows nothing about it has to go to the cinema, watch this movie on its own, and feel like he understands the character and he feels for the characters. Because then, having them together in any scenario makes the audience feel something, you know? So anyway, you can maybe show some cameos at the end like Marvel does after the credits scene. That's fine, but please keep the movie on its own. That's what I want you to do, please. And do standalone movies for heroes, do standalone movies for villains. If you do this, I promise you, you're gonna see great results coming up there, alright? One last thing I want to point is this. Often these DC movies come out, alright? And you go to watch them in the cinema and you cannot follow it. You're like, what the hell happened? I don't understand why we pass from this to that, just like in a blink of an eye. Then when the DVD release comes out, or Blu-ray release comes out, you see so many scenes that were not in the movie, of course, in the cinema movie, and only thanks to that you finally can understand what is going on. Basically, some things that made no sense finally make sense. This is because the studios cut too much. Even if a director comes with cool ideas and a story that makes sense, by cutting so much, the story loses its purpose and you can't follow it through. Alright, maybe the studio is trying to keep the movie not too long, but believe me, a long but understandable movie has so much more value than a short, impossible to understand storyline. That's what I'm saying. So please don't be so strict about this kind of rules, because no audience really cares about that so much, and be very strict on the quality of the story. That's all I'm saying. Do this and you got your formula for success. If you do this in 5 years, even less, you will see you are gonna surpass Marvel and be one of the best cinematic universe out there. Okay, that's all I have to say for today. Thanks for joining me. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, alright? Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for any kind of a video or any topic you want me to talk about, can be about movies or not, I'm here for you guys. All right, take care and have a great day.